welcome back with Happy Chap. So, this is Desperation. A place I used to be in one time when I remember as a kid. And while I was in that place, it was all because of something out here that made me feel in a way that I felt desperate, that I would do anything. I expressed it emotionally, physically. It was to be seen on the surface to my mother. And what it was is she had taken me somewhere to get something. And yet there was another child there who ended up getting that something that I wanted. And I felt my mother let me down. Well, she brought me there to get it for me. It became another child's, and I became desperate and emotionally attached that I was going to get this, that I became upset from it all because I was emotionally attached. Now, I'm not going to say what it was exactly. Don't express, when I express things, I like to express the stories, but not so much of the particular of the things, because of people who know don't need to know. People who know me don't need to know the true me, because I see who they are. So I don't show who I really am. You see a version of me. You see what I let you see. You see, it was an item of interest to me. It was something that you could have as a child or an adult. But I don't have that attachment anymore. What I mean as a child or an adult, it's one of them things like a shotgun or a bow and arrow. Something that you could have as a child or an adult. Obviously, you wouldn't have a real one as a child, but imitations will give you that sense of feeling of power, of something good yet something bad. The animal could be in you, but yet you could be doing something good with it. So you're letting that release out of both ends, the good and the bad, yin and yang, balance. So that brings us into desperation, where I begged, I cried, and this went on for days. I had bonded myself to something that wasn't even mine, that never became mine. And I got caught up in the illusion between myself and another vessel being my mom. in the belief that this was going to be mine. And what I found in that desperation of my wants and my tears and my pain that I cried for it, that in the long run, it just made me stronger. It made me see. Made me see what was going to happen in the future with things that I'd see and get attached to. Made me understand that even if I did get it, I would never have it for a lifetime. As I seen the other child with this, I seen it break down, fall apart. Seen the child fall apart. Excuse me. So I got to see. I got to see early. I got to see before that child lost what I lost. Yet I got to understand it when they lost it. I got to understand how I was from when I lost it till when they lost it. And how that came about in their loss. Through how my way came about in my loss. In the manipulation of the illusion. There was another illusion created in that space for this child to have my illusion. So in that space and time where I felt I was suffering, it became directed to here. To this child's suffering. Not intentionally, but it did. And I realized everything can work in 2 to 3 days. Manifesting. I was so angry and frustrated that I wanted that item to be taken away from them. That it wasn't theirs, it was mine. It was designed for me to have. And yet, they came in and they took it from me. So I had to take it back. By hurting. And when they hurt me, I directed my thoughts and feelings towards them. Towards them losing that item. And so they did. wasn't something that I understood at the time, but I learned. And it gave me that sense that nothing's impossible, that we could have whatever we want. But I lived life around people that wanted everything, that was greedy. And in all of my moments of my pain, and that other child's pain could have been avoided with a hug. But it wasn't meant to be. There's learning in life for a reason. Some of us have different learnings for different things at different times because we're different people and we've different paths. But I learned to respect and appreciate what I have, a skill that I had, that I knew I could get whatever I wanted, whatever I wanted. But I never wanted for much, never wanted for much at all. Just a hug from my loved ones. That was harder to receive because every vessel's got its own mind. So I move on and learn that people, beings, are just the same as objects. That if I had got that hug, it wouldn't have satisfied me. It would have been something else that I longed for even more. So I learned to find that love that I would get from a hug within me. Learning that them feelings and emotions all came from me, that I created as the creator. And I could already see how magical this world was and how I could have whatever I wished. But the understanding that there would be other minds within my path that could come in there and take that from me. So I kept it with me and I moved, trying to help others feel that love that I'd found within me. But all I could see is pain, hunger, greed. That pushed me away. I began to see that it wasn't for me to help others, even though I kept trying and trying. But I seen it. People were too greedy. I've said it to people. I've told people I could get you whatever you want. You just have to not want. You see, I seen someone in front of me that would tell me that they love me, and yet I could see they love money more. And so I shut that door. The greed. The greed for something out here rather than something in here. But I had learned, as much as the pain of loving something out here was going to affect me on the surface, that I had that love in here. I knew how to give that love back to myself. So as I shut the door on that person, I opened it for myself. You see, when you go after things out here over other beings that is in here with you in that vibrational field of consciousness that you are, then you go against yourself. So I could never respect that. That you be ignorant to yourself, well then I'll be ignorant to you. As you don't respect me or yourself. Appreciating what you have. This happy chapter. Love and peace.